Hi and welcome back to a Christmas themed video from us here at Lottie Jasmine Designs. So although this isn't obviously Christmas themed, it is, I feel, in its colours. We're going to use this lovely mandala mould. Please excuse the state of it. I've used it a few times with mica powders, and we're going to use this lovely sort of deep bluish green round the edges to pick out some of that lovely detail. And then we're also going to use a paler, more of a vivid green, I think, and perhaps a touch of gold. We got these lovely set of mica powders from Temu in a recent order. So here, this is obviously a time lapse of me applying that lovely deep bluish green to the edges of the inside of this mould, and it's picking up all that detail lovely. I think this is a mandala style mould, but it gives me Inca, Aztec sort of vibe, sort of theme and style. Not really Christmassy, but a bit of artistic license here, I feel. So I've applied quite a liberal coating of that. I'm just hoping at this point that it does actually come off the mould. This is the more of a, some people might call that a real pea grass green. It's quite vivid. It doesn't go on as vivid, as deeper a vivid green as it does though in the pot. So we're just again picking out some more of the details of the mould. We're applying this as well. I'm not using a brush. I thought I'd try these foam eyeshadow pads. Obviously not using them for eyeshadow, using them purely for this. So as you can see, we've got a couple of rings of the paler vivid green, lime green, and also the centre sort of flower shaped detail. And then I thought at this point, you know what, why don't I just reapply or apply some more of that dark sort of bluish green to the middle little petals, I think. So also, this is where I said we're going to use some gold. We're going to use it on that sort of like little chevron pattern going around the outside. It's a beautiful sparkly gold colour, and I'm just hoping, I don't know how these particular colours are going to how they're going to come out in this mould once you've applied resin. So learning experience, let's see what happens, see how they come out. Hopefully they'll be nice and deep in colour and saturation, but if not, you know, there's always a bit of a fix for that. I did also think, well, maybe I want to do the centrepiece in the gold as well, but it wasn't quite working. Yeah, so I took just a little bit of a baby wipe, or you could use a tiny bit of isopropyl alcohol on a little bit of a cloth, or a cotton wool bud, and just tried to remove it a bit, and then tried reapplying the gold to the centre. So I think that's really looking quite pretty. I mean, that would look lovely at Christmas time on your Christmas table as the dining room set piece. Sorry, I can't get my words out this evening. Or actually, if you just want it as an everyday coaster to put your coffee or tea or your drink on. Make an ideal gift as well. So we did actually do this for 4 moulds. We have 4 of them for 4 coasters. We had some leftover resin. It already had white mica powder in it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to add some of this beautiful fine emerald green glitter. Why not? Let's just go the whole hog. It's Christmas after all, and you can never have too much glitter. So just very carefully pouring it in. This has been sped up because obviously you don't want to see sort of 2 minutes of me pouring in resin. So just gradually pouring it in there, just up to the surface of the mould. Then I did that with the other 3, obviously. This is the following day. Some of the glitters come to the surface. It's still a little bit bendy, but it has cured quite well. So just carefully taking it away. This also, I might add, is not a shiny mould. It is a matte mould. So quite happy with the results. As I said, I mean, I could probably have put a much darker resin as the backing coat to this, but I wasn't 100% certain how that would come through. Maybe a darker green would have been better. But yeah, quite happy with the way it's picked up the detail in this, although I do think it's not quite right. I have, looking at the gold, I mean the gold's okay, but I'm not 100% certain on that. So what I then did is got my metallic gold pen, and I put a little bit of it out. I just got some out on the side onto my silicone mat, and I painted in some more of the detail there on directly onto the coaster itself. So there we are, just applying that with a regular paintbrush, just trying to be as careful as possible. And there we go, that's it dried. I think that looks a lot better. I mean, obviously it's totally up to you if you want to do that. So we did this with the other 3 coasters, as you can see here. So you can put as much gold on the highlighted detail as you want. Now, what I decided to do, and I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with UV resin, but I thought, what the hell? Sorry, it's just, it doesn't want to focus properly. Camera, apologies for that. I thought, do you know what, I'm going to apply some to it, and it'll be a completely smooth surface to the top of your coaster then. I also thought that it might just make those colours pop a bit more. And like I said before, the mould that we're using is not a shiny mould, it's a matte mould. Now, if you're a lot more confident than I am with top coating things, you can of course use your regular resin that you would use, you know, for shallow pours and for making coasters. Just making sure obviously that you have 0 bubbles in it. And that it does coat all of it without pulling away from the sides of the piece, because there's a slight lip around the edge of these coasters. So warning, UV light is coming up any moment. So I did cure each one of these coasters for 3 lots of 60. Looked at them, 60 seconds that is, under this lamp, and then looked at them again and did them for another 2 lots more of 60 seconds each. So this is the cured piece. Now I think that's gorgeous. You've got a bit of sparkle in the glitter going on. It's quite okay on the back as well. A bit of sparkle of that beautiful glitter coming through, shiny surface. And yeah, so this is the final shot. Not the best of video shots, as I said, apologies for that. But I really like these. They are going to be available in our Etsy shop, which we are launching on Sunday, the 19th of November. It's under Lottie Jasmine Designs. There will be a link in this bio. Not everything will be there, but please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon next Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.